G'day everyone, welcome to another set of Alliance War videos. It's Governor here from the Pirate Horde, and in this one you can see that we have, unfortunately, drawn the Global Empire, who are probably the #1, or very close to it anyway, at the very least, #1 ranked warring alliance in the game at the moment. The score is very lopsided at this point, so 4666 on our side versus 6089 on theirs. Made even more obvious by the fact that we've got 17 flags remaining while they still have 40. So yeah, in terms of the war scores and stuff, so we've got 95, 790. It was a little bit higher at the time of matchmaking. We've actually had a member leave mid-war after he used all his flags, and they've got 126,000. So even by the war scores, it is not even close to an even matchup, but yeah, it is what it is. Battlefield wise, it is 30 v 30. You can see the ex-member down there in the right hand corner. He has used all of his flags though, so not going to result in mismatch on the flags side of things from that. But yeah, the Global Empire do have 40 flags remaining. I did challenge them to shake things up a little bit because it was such a bad mismatch, and just use 5 of their 6 flags each. So basically each player leaving 1 flag behind. So instead of using all 180 flags, they'd end up using about 150 if everyone participated. And to my actual genuine surprise, they have more or less been doing it. There's a couple that have still got their flags in stock at the moment, and a couple that have missed the direction, I guess. But yeah, by and large, it is actually incredibly surprising for me that they actually took up the challenge. So it remains to be seen though if they follow through and commit to doing it with all of the other alliances they may face, who have such a much smaller war score, shall we say, than they do. Be interesting if they do keep doing it, or if it is just a one-time thing just to prove Gov wrong or whatever. But yeah, I do have my 6 flags that I'm about to launch into. It is pretty well an open board. I've got just about anyone I want to choose from. I'm not going to clean up any messes or anything because there's no real point at this point, so I'm just going to go use all my 6 flags. No one really that I'm going to target specific. Well, there are some I'll target specifically. I'll go after Speedman. I've known him for a while, and Tefflon, who was once a member of the Horde. Otherwise, it's pretty well open season on whoever I choose to go after. There's not really anyone that's requested a hit and some video of it. And nobody from their side has actually sent me the hits they've done on me either, so I don't have any favours to return from that side of things. So I'll start off with the ones that I said I'd kick in on. So start off with Speedman. So he's got Parvati tank, Talon right flank. So I'm probably going to use my first of my yellow team. So we'll go 8-bit Giselle Cooper, and then I'm going to chuck in Sabotai. Like last war, I'm going to go with double yellow team. So I'm going to pick up a Echo to chuck in here. And that's my team. So someone on Discord did ask me to explain a little bit more as I go through about my weapon selection and why I use each weapon with each hero. So the ones that I'm not going to change, I'm not going to touch the one on 8-bit, so it's the Martha MA220. Oh dear, I did not want to do that. So you can see there it's the Master Weapon Quest Gun. It's got crit and accuracy, so I try to assign that to one of my higher attack heroes. In this case it's 8-bit, because it's got that accuracy bonus as well. I want to apply it to him specifically for absolute minimal chance of him missing with this elemental defense debuff that he's got there. Cooper, I tend to always give my W249 saw. Again, it is a crit gun, so 19% crit. So again, I'm trying to assign it to a hero with a high attack stat. So then Giselle gets the Ragnarok Vantage, primarily because of her speed is actually quite slow. So you can see there it's 36 charge speed, and the Vantage gives +6. So this actually moves her up 1 charge bracket. So she charges in 1 less tile, which is the ideal thing. Sabotai is going to keep this one, the Ragnarok Vantage, and this time it's not because of their speed, it's actually because of the dodge effect. So Sub is my primary support hero in this team, so I'm wanting him to dodge as much as I can. And Echo, I'm going to give the Tris Vector because, again, it's the speed side of things. So the faster I can get Echo firing, the better it is, because you can see there, Echo reduces the charge by 20%, which is pretty kick-ass. overall. So that's the rundown on the weapons and why I've used which ones I've assigned to each hero. So yeah, we'll just kick into this fight now, I guess. Loading. Alright, so looking for some yellow matches which don't seem to exist, but I will take this green grenade off the bat, and then follow it up by just getting rid of all of the green tiles. One yellow tile's come in, so we'll try and match it up into a point where I can actually use it, and we'll make that match immediately. Nothing really of pressing value. Oh, there we go, we've got another yellow one. And getting dodge going already. So you can see there, Giselle dodged that sniping attack, which is good. And I would like some more yellow tiles. So I'll make that, and then can't really make it match default, so I'll make that one up, and then that should give me my last yellow match needed now. And hopefully I can survive long enough to actually use it. So I'll make it the match this way, hope for a yellow tile to come in, which didn't happen, and sub 8-bit, but it's not going to make much of a difference because I am missing way too many tiles for this to come out my way. I don't even know if I'm going to get a kill, let alone multiples. Geez, then to kill someone would just be embarrassing. Alright, we got the tank, that's something. Not a complete flop. We'll go this, hope for some yellow tiles to come in so I can try to kill off Talon as well, because if I can get 2 kills it's semi-respectable, but no, not to be. So just the 1 kill, that's a great way to start this. Yeah. Not a good way. Oh, one thing I didn't actually say is with TGE doing the 1 flag less per player, it is still turning into an absolute thrashing. Like, there's no two ways about that. We're going to be lucky to crack 5,000 points, and they'll be pushing up towards 6-2, 6-3, and that's leaving like 1/6 of their flags on the field. But if they did actually use all of their flags, you can see here, this is a little calculator. So we had 17 flags left with a score of 466, and they had 40 flags left with 6,089 points. So taking the average points per flag, multiplying it out onto the remaining flags, you can see the final score on our side, if we use all of them, as I said, we'll be hardly cracking 5,000, so 51.52. And their score would have been a whopping 7,828. So a right royal thrashing by any terms. So yeah, I'll go after Tefflon next. So I'll go in with my green team on this one. So you got Hairwear, Double Emma, Wyatt and Melter there. In terms of weapons here, there's not a lot to it. I've got a lot of Bronco snake bites. I will give Trailblazer SBK over to Wyatt, and I'm going to switch the bleed gun over to Melter because he does hit all enemies while Emma only has a chance. I don't actually have any more 5-star green guns leveled up. It's something I've been working on, just not been able to complete. But yeah, that's my weapons on green. They're still obviously a work in progress. So looking for a green match to try and kill Tremor off the bat, which is almost there. There we go, nice green match with Cascade. So we'll just pop that green grenade now, which is nicely going. So this is the literal opposite of the last board I had. We'll just fire Hairwear on the right, Melter on everyone. So you can see there now, not only has he poisoned everyone, but he's also given that, he hasn't. I was going to say change the rules. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to have to remember that for the next war. They changed the rules on the Master Weapon Quest guns, which I'd totally forgotten about. So it actually only affects if they hit the enemy, so physically do damage to them, which Melter obviously doesn't do, seeing as he only applies the poison and healing still, which is unfortunate because it means I wasted that gun and I should have applied it to Emma. Alright, I need some more greens, which have appeared just as Terminus is going to fire. So So he'll probably revive both of those who are killed. So I'll pop my yellow grenade, which will kill Terminus off. Charge everyone up. And then we'll just start popping hero specials. That is the good thing about Terminus, if there is a good thing about him, is that despite him having a higher chance to revive people, he actually doesn't do much. Yeah, he revives them and whatever, but once they've revived, they've got no health left, so it doesn't actually take much to kill the heroes that he does revive. Like you could see Tremor died almost instantly. Old mate Krampus here has got virtually no health, and he's got no chance of getting any more health because there's no healers on this team. So he's literally relying on the fact that when he revives the heroes, Terminus, that they're either close to or charged with their special skills, so that they have the chance to survive that couple hits or whatever, and do some damage from their special skills. So that one went a little bit better. Obviously got the W there. Who do we want to go after? We'll go after Mansabadman. I'm probably going to use my secondary yellow team here. So we've got Judge, Ember, Scrolly Scroll, second 8-bit, oops, muffed that, Terminus, Aiko, and now I've got to go back up and grab Ember again. There we go. Alright, so on this one, my heroes that I'm going to do the weapons to, so 8-bit is again going to get the Martha. Ember is going to get the Triss Vector, because I want to charge her as much as I can. Terminus is going to get the dodge gun, and Aiko is going to get the other dodge gun. And then that leaves Judge with the W249 saw. So that's my weapon allocation on this one. So speed to my slow heroes as much as I can, and then crit ones to my higher damage output heroes with the accuracy bonus one on 8-bit, because he's my most important hero. Alright, we've got a nice yellow match that I can cascade in, so it gets a 1.1 multiplier. And then we'll get this second yellow match now, and hope for another yellow to pop in, but not happening. So we'll make that match next. Gives me a yellow match 3 on, unfortunately, Stinger, so it's probably the least effective tile placement I could get. But we'll go 8-bit first now, and then Aiko, and I can actually cascade in a 1.3 multiplier green, yellow match by making this blue-purple match here. So I'm going to do that, and it's actually even better, because it's got a yellow grenade and popping out of it. So this one is going to be relatively easy to win, thanks to a nice tile drop. And there you have it. So Terminus is dealing very little damage, because that amount that was shown there is actually boosted by 8-bit. So yeah, not my favourite attacking hero, but he's a good support hero for that secondary team. Oh, Fane's back. Huh. He used to be down in Seismic Empire, I think, or even lower actually. No, he was in WMD Alliance. Anyway, interesting that he's back up towards the top. He's been hanging out a bit lower down, having a bit of a holiday. Who do we want to go after next? I got three flags. Alright, we'll go after Bossman because I like killing the bosses. It is a Tremor tank, so I'm not going to use my red team because it doesn't have a cleanser on it. So I've got purple or blue. I'll probably go blue, just because it doesn't have a direct healer on it. So it's least affected by Tremor and stuff. So is that about as good as it gets? My blue team, oh, Shocker, that's who I'm missing. Shocker over Pantera. No, go Shocker over Jackrabbit. Alright, so we'll give, so gun allocation here. So my slowest hero is Face Off, so he's going to get the Ice Breath Saw, which has speed on it. I'm going to give the 4-star Bleed Gun to Panzer, seeing as she attacks everyone. I'm going to give the Dodge Gun to Perla, so we'll switch that one over, leaving the crit guns for my 2 attacking heroes. So yeah, that's my breakdown on those weapons. Again, just trying to maximise the benefit to my team there. So speed guns to slow heroes that I'm wanting to bump up a little bit, and then dodge guns to key heroes. So got a nice blue cascade in, and I'm going to get a second one in the next turn, which is awesome. So I'm going to make it as the match 4 rather than the obvious match 3, which just gives me a little bit more charge. I'll make this green-red match, followed by my blue match 3 at the top, which is going to kill Tremor and charge all my heroes. I'll fire Perla first. So Perla has the cleanse involved, but apparently that armor debuff can't be removed. That's interesting. Didn't know that. So order I'm going to fire these in. So I'll fire Pantera first, because he's got that additional damage to their weak color, which actually was wasted on him. I should have used it on Rudolph over there, but we'll follow up with Shocker. Make a blue match there, followed by a second blue match with one tile being ghosted, so it counts for double mana. Panzer, because I'm going to wanting to catch this from Hairware, and if I can, I'm going to try and trigger Rudolph as well. We'll charge block right, because as I said, I'm wanting to catch these two special skills from the left hand side on Panzer so they don't affect everyone. So we'll try and get them both in this turn. No, you're going to have to get Rudolph in the next turn, which should carry over. There we go. Oh yeah, Hairware triggered it with the additional charge. Alright, so now I just need some blue tiles to come in, which are proving rather recalcitrant actually. So there we go. Now we've got a blue match that'll pop in. Blue match 4, which is even better. So we're going to try to get, no, not going to get Goldman. So hopefully he doesn't kill anyone. 10 and 0. Okay, unfortunately. He got 1. So we'll go first. Oh, he stole charge. Blasted. Ah, that's annoying. Now I'm probably, no, I'm not going to lose him. That's good. Just. Shocker. Go there. I'll pop that one next, just to clear a whole bunch of tiles out. Do this next. So I was hoping to get a little bit more value out of Shocker than I did there. This is becoming rather tight, and I don't like tight fights. I like it when they go very much one way or the other. Yeah, it's just a little bit less nerve-wracking, if you will. Alright, so we're going to target Goldman, because I'd like to kill him off first, because I should be able to kill Rudolph actually with that match, which is awesome. And then now minions finished it off for me. So there we go. 2 flags left. Who do we go for? I actually don't know who I'm going for. I'm just making this up now. I've been technically making it up since the start. Double Reviver. I don't really want to do that. Let's go for Faffy. So he's got a slow tank in face-off. So I'm going to use my red team for that, because it'll give me a little bit more time to charge up. I'm going to chuck Blunderbuss in, just because, why not, get some extra damage output. Which means that someone's going to have to take a bench seat, so it's probably going to be, I'll probably bench Blair and keep Joe. So give Joe the speed gun. So gun allocation here, so Ksenia, yes, she's slow speed, but that's okay, I can handle that, and I also wanted to keep going with that levy gun. Brock I'd like to get charged as fast as possible, because that's his primary attribute. The WAF 41 is the next gun I've got. So I'm going to give the one to Ridge and the other to, well, I'm just going to leave the one on Ridge. Reason why the WAF is pretty good is because it's got a very high attack stat there, the 199. And then Blunderbuss is going to get the dodge gun there. So that's my weapons. I'm hoping for a red match underneath Mortis to start with, just so I can clear one hero out nice and early, not have to worry about them. And then ideally I'd like to also get some tiles as well to start killing the right hand side, but I'm not going to get any red matches to start with. So I'll just pop this purple grenade and hope for some tiles to come in, which are useful. which are a little bit happened. Make our match 4, which had an unfortunate secondary cascade. That's right, Brock. Make this one next onto Ksenia, and then I'm probably just going to have to pop tiles, and this is not going well. There's not any red tiles coming in. Make that match. There's a red tile. Right, die, Mortis. Heal. No. Heal, followed by blunderbuss, followed by heal, dodge, and a miss. The joys of blunderbuss. Who's gonna get whacked? Oh, and Mortis is back. Oh, delightful. This is just getting annoying now. There's no tiles coming in that are useful. And the tiles that are here aren't useful. In the extreme, they are unuseful. Alright. This one's done. I'm not going to win this. In fact, I'm not even going to kill anyone. What a load of crap. Of course, 2 crits. Yeah, that just sucked crap. Doesn't really even matter who I attack. Well, we'll just hit the trusty find opponent button. Alright, final team is my purple. So we got double Night Owls, Talon, and Bunny Hop, and then no, not you. Actually, I want you. No, you. No, you. That one. Got it right. Final. So we'll give the dodge gun over to Coyote, seeing as he's only 4-80. The ink explosion I've recently pushed up to final tier, so it's actually going on to Talon because Talon is only 50 charge speed. So with the ink explosion, it actually pushes her into the same charge bracket as Bunny Hop. And then I'm going to switch the crit gun and that bleed gun over, so it's like that. So crit guns to my 2 most attacking heroes in Night Owl and Bunny Hop there, and then the rest is as you saw. So of course, good board for the final attack. That's how it always goes. So just managed to kill off the yellow hero because that's the benefit of running mono, and then getting tiles underneath the weak colour. So we've got double Night Owl on the left hand side, so you can see there everyone is copying an absolute whacking from DOT now. So 100 DOT poison damage, and then followed up with that should have targeted, but anyway, I shouldn't. I've just mashed. Bleed, 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 and I need purple tiles now. There's a purple tile. So if we make this yellow-blue match, the yellow one's going to pop up 1, and the purple one is not going to move. But I don't see any other way of getting a purple match, so I'm going to have to take it. Alright, purple tiles up. I'll take this because it gives me 2 purple matches. And now I'm just going to hope for another tile to come in. Night Owl, Night Owl. Yeah, Mirage resisted one of those, which is annoying. Alright, match 2 purple, which we'll get. Take that one out, which should kill off Maverick again. Followed by this red match, so I can have a purple match 3 at the top there in the next turn, which should kill off Mirage now. Nope, not quite. So there are some charge block or special skill silencing going on, but I'll just clear that out with Coyote. Talon up, and then we'll wait 1 turn this time, like I should have the last time, so that Bunny Hop here gets maximum damage output because she's now targeting a poisoned hero for that bonus damage, and then minions should kill off Mirage. So nice finish. 1 absolutely woeful board, 1 against Speedman there at the beginning, that didn't go very well either. But yeah, overall, not too bad. Not unhappy about the attacks, but not overly pleased either, so have to scroll a ways to find me. Where am I? I probably skipped over me, didn't I? There we are. 25th with 213 points, so pretty much the same score as what most of TGE got with their 5 flags. So yeah, but that's about it for this video. Yeah, you can see things are still plugging along for us. We've now cracked 5,000 points, which is something, and they are well on track to getting that 6-2, 6-3 score. So yeah, Speedman's using his hits now. But yeah, that's it for this one. We'll wait and see what happens with regards to their flags left over, but I am not at all surprised about how this war is going to end up. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Cheers, bye.